Hey, how's it going, guys? Matt here from Toasty DIY, and I'm here with a very quick video on this USB 3.0 capture card. Now, very recently, I checked out a really cheap $15 capture card, which if you haven't seen that video, hit the eye in the top right corner. But that capture card was able to capture things like cameras at 1080p 30 FPS and allow you to very easily and cheaply upgrade your webcam game to something like a DSLR without breaking the bank. Now, I was actually on Twitter when I saw EposVox, the master of capture cards, tweet out this deal for $50 on this USB 3.0 capture card that has 4K pass-through and 1080p 60 FPS, which for around 50 to 60 bucks is definitely an upgrade over that really cheapo capture card that you can get that only does 1080p 30. Because as you can see right now, I am recording at 1080p 60, and face cam footage, in my opinion, looks a lot better at 60 FPS than it does 30. You can get away with 30 if you're starting out as a streamer, but when we do our marathon live streams here, or I do like content like this, I feel like 60 FPS does add a lot of value. So this is a major upgrade and a direct competitor with something like the Cam Link, which goes for over $100 most of the time. But yeah, we don't know if this thing is any good. So we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. And then we're going to be doing a quick test where I swap from my capture card that I'm using right now, which is the Elgato 4K60 Pro, which keep in mind is a $200 plus capture card. And then we're going to be switching to this $50 one to see if there's any noticeable difference when using my Panasonic G7, which I'm using right now. Now the capture card looks pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and open up this packaging right here. It looks like it just says USB 3.0 capture card. It's an aluminum frame. Look at that, nothing too special. And it comes with some mic inputs, so you can actually put a microphone in and headphone out, so you can actually hear the audio that's being recorded and also add audio into your recordings, which is kind of cool. And then we have the HDMI in and out, which is really all we need, and it is USB 3.0, which is a big selling point because the other capture card that we had was only USB 2, even though that really wasn't a limitation for it. USB 3 is just nice to have because of, well, general bandwidth, and you're most likely going to need that to do 4K pass-through anyways, so it's kind of a must. But inside here we also have the USB cable, which is basically a USB to USB, not a big deal here. This is what will plug into your PC for power, and then you can, well, just deal with the capture card as is. So I think this is going to be super plug and play, shouldn't be a big issue getting this set up. How about we go ahead and switch to this capture card right now? And we are now plugged in to the other capture card. Now, on first glance, I don't see a major difference. I'll probably do some side-by-side footage real quick so you guys can see that. But, I mean, right now, I think this would work perfectly fine. Now, I am not doing any long-term testing right now. There are some issues with some of these cheaper capture cards where you do have lagging and freezing, where the capture card eventually locks up and doesn't work. If that does tend to happen to me, I'll let you know in the comment section down below. But I think I'm going to try using this capture card for a couple of videos here on Toasty DIY, and then report back in the comment section down below what I think of it. But right now, I'm pretty impressed. It looks very similar to my 4K60 Pro, and well, if you're not capturing in 4K and only 1080p 60, I mean, for 50 or 60 bucks, this is definitely a good alternative, and I do think it is worth the extra money over those cheapo capture cards that are like $15 or $20 that only do 1080p 30. So overall, very happy with this purchase. I would highly suggest you pick this thing up if you're somebody who's getting into live streaming or wants to be able to record using OBS on their PC using a camera. The link down below will be an affiliate link, and it will help us out if you do want to support the channel. That's the best way to do so. And comment down below what kind of capture card you're using, or if you're considering this capture card. I would love to know your thoughts. Thanks again, guys, for watching today's video. If you haven't done so already, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.